Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Alex, you said they got here about 5:30?
5:30, yeah, 5:30, yeah.
And did they have to go through the COVID intake process, or were they able to play? How does that work?
Gyro has to, I think, had to, I mean, it's still tier 1 in AAA, so, but because of where we at, they had to do a rapid test, and we went from there.
Okay. Can you, for those guys to, especially Jonathan, to, not being expected to be in the big league game today, to come down here and hit that home run, I mean, certainly not what you could have expected, yeah.
It's huge, and we've seen it around the league, right? If you want to look back and, when the Yankees started getting hot, right? It was guys that came up from AAA and played good baseball for a while, and then they got healthy, and they are where they are, and these are the circumstances, right? We have to live with it. We're not going to make excuses. I think every team has to go through it. So, they knew that they were going to play, and Gyro, of course, as always, he was very aggressive on the first pitch of the game, and Jonathan put, I mean, 2 great at bats, the walk and then the homer, and it was a cool game. It was a fun game to manage with what we have, and to be around the guys and grind together. Eduardo was outstanding. G. Rich was great, and Adam, shut the door. It was a fun game.
Were you trying to have Jonathan bunt there before he homered? Yeah, you were. Okay.
Alex, given all you went through to get here, late arrival, COVID breakout, roster shakeup, uncertain lineup until minutes beforehand, and then coming from behind in the 8th inning, does this one feel like it might give you a little bit extra bounce?
I think so. The good thing is that we put ourselves in a situation to win the series right away, and we've been talking about that. You don't have to win 30 in a row. You just got to keep winning series, and it felt good. We grinded today. One of those that, like I always tell you guys, 162 is real. It's not fake. It's not 60 sprint. Although last year there was a World Series champ. Last year was a sprint, and this year you got to deal with a lot of stuff, roster moves, injured guys. It's 162, and it's very gratifying when kids like Jonathan come up and he didn't do the job with the first, when we put the bunt, the bunt sign, and then he was patient enough, and he got a pitch up in the zone and hit a laser to right field. So those are fun. That's why, that's why I do this, to enjoy stuff like this. I know I suffer and I get frustrated, but this is very gratifying, and all the sacrifices that the organization have to go through with everything that goes on, and every organization, and games like that is like, yeah, this is why we're back. This is why we're here.
You had Garrett up when you were still behind, and then stayed with him when you went ahead. What went into that decision, thinking that he'd be the guy there in that high leverage 8th?
We were very short, and yesterday, the reason he pitched yesterday, I wanted him to get some repetitions, because I felt that today with that lineup, his slider was going to play. I said a few weeks ago, we don't have a guy that has a real slider in the bullpen, and we've been facing guys, teams that they have a lot of those, and they're doing a good job. And I felt like yesterday was good for him to go out there and work. And today, he was going to come in regardless, and he did an amazing job.
Alex, how tough is that for a hitter to, you go up there with the plan of what you want to do, then he doesn't succeed at that, and then have to regroup and sort of, be able to capitalize and get a hit? I do believe,
in his mindset, after not getting the bunt downs, it was like, I'm not going to strike out in this situation, right? Because that was a very short, compact swing, and the takes, he was on time. So you got to ask him, but, just watching him, it seems like he was on time. He was like, I'm going to make contact regardless here. And he sure did.
And what did you like from Eddie today?
His changeup was great. He didn't get away with the last one, right? With the one that they hit out of the ballpark. good fastball. He was in control, you know. Obviously, the last one wasn't great, and we know this kid, and we know him. He can help us, you know. And his stuff was a lot better today. But I think his changeup. We talked a little bit after I took him out. He felt like it was his best changeup of the year.
Alex, how big of a swing was that from the dugout's perspective when an Araúz connected?
I mean, it's been such a tough day, and obviously grinding and everything that went on. It was huge. It was huge. You know, like, I don't want to say we needed this one, but it felt, you know, awesome to pull this one. I think it was a real good game. You know, we did a lot of good things today, although we didn't hit, but you know, the play by Ramirez, the play up the middle when Jairo hit the ground ball. You know, it was a good game. It felt good. Everybody was into it, and you know, it's a good step. You know, now we got a chance to win the series right away. We're good. Thank you. Leave it like that. So, right? Thank you.